Hey guys, my man, I bring us some more things, right? It's turning trials and tribulations. In the last part, we learned about the mirror in the restaurant not actually existing, and finally, we're trying to hear the truth about what actually happened in the restaurant. Man, I saw in front of the kitchen. Yet the defendant, Miss Wright, remembers it differently. She swears there was another victim man at the table. Unfortunately for you, Wright, yesterday witness was also testified that the victim was a woman. You know, seeing you squirm like that reminds me of a certain coffee's bittersweet bite. What kind of coffee has he been drinking? It's not coffee, it's love. It's love that's bittersweet. Hearing Maya says that makes me seem more wise all of a sudden. Nah, she's just trying. She's trying too hard. By old man, you mean Victor Kudo, correct? He comes often for my special coffee. Oh god, that coffee. I want to take anything that man makes. It's special, I'll give you that. It's worth a sip just for the experience. Oh, you make me so happy, monsieur. You are most welcome anytime. I said it was worth one steep and nothing more. So, Mr. Kudo arrived at the restaurant around the same time as the victim? Maybe I should ask about his arrival in more detail. We will say... What time was it? Oh no, I cannot remember, monsieur. I believe we were told by the victim witness yesterday. The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scared old man, sir. The incident happened after 20 minutes after he arrived, so the victim must have arrived between 2 o'clock or 2:10. Is that the 2, huh? Thank you for helping Thank you for your help in jogging my memory, monsieur. You are wonderful. I can't sit here all the time and do nothing, can I? Yes, you can. All you do is like go order, and being a judge must be really easy. You just send people to jail. You just listen to a bunch of people talk. Nah, of course it's a hard job. You have to go through a ridiculous amount of like college. Like, to be a lawyer, I swear you're supposed to take like 5 years in university for that degree, and then you spend like 3 years extra. That's why all judges are so old, because it takes them so long to get there, and by the time they get there, it's like pain in the butt. Anyway, it is that time I stopped serving the lunch mirror. Quite right, I always break for lunch when the restaurants are serving the specials. I've been known to wind up a case earlier just to make it on time. I guess you should never get between a hungry judge and his lunch. Oh, would you look at that? It's almost lunchtime already. Witness, get on with your testimony, please. Okay, there's no other customers, which is pretty obvious. So your only customers were Mr. Kudo and the victim. How many times do you need to ask to face, right? This reminds me, I gotta watch some Suits. I gotta watch. Like, I got to the end of season 4 and still haven't caught up to it. Man, like, I'm happy I have holidays now. I don't need to really concentrate on it. When he got word Ela won lottery, won L became very excited. Okay. Did you see him? No, I was in the kitchen, but I heard him. I remember him shouting, "Yes, $500,000. Presumably the defendant heard that too, then, correct, Maggie? She looked like a little poor frightened dove. And what about Mr. Critter? The old man choked on some birdseed that got stuck in his throat. Seems we now have yet another incident on our hands. What were you doing at that point? If there are any customers, you must have a time to kill. I'm a multi-talented woman, monsieur. You're a guy. These like renowned savage John Armstrong and le tragic poet Cloris Armstrong. Cloris? Oui, I was writing a poem, an angry tale of a chef $500,000 debt, cooking for a man who won $500,000 in the lottery. It's like pourquoi. It means why. Perhaps I could recite it for the court. You mean you contacted the police as soon as the incident occurred? I asked the man to call from the payphone. By your own arguments, right? The purpose of this phony victim performance was so the old man could see it. In other words, once the incident occurred, this opportunity would completely disappear. Indeed. But seems like shadow of a doubt has been lifted. N'est-ce pas? I guess Mr. Armstrong was connected in the first time. Absolutely. Someone was impersonating Mr. Glenn Elk, and I refused to believe he was oblivious. He was there the whole time after all. But if you're right, wouldn't Maggie have noticed it too? She fell unconscious when the incident occurred, remember? Ah, you mean that's when the phony stage is at? We'll know for sure once I find a hold of his testimony. Okay. So, oh yeah, we didn't. Oh, there's a contradiction here. Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m. That's wrong, because he said that the guy started shouting after 2, so that's a lie. He lied to me. Contradiction. I'm afraid I finally got you, Mr. Armstrong. Okay, what do you mean? At the time in question, the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was $1 Million Radio. Each week, they announced the winning number of $500,000 lottery ticket. Wait, that must be a show ball. Elk was listening to. Oh, that was weird. Sorry, I had to yawn there. I can't see any problem with this testimony, Mr. Wright. I wonder. You say the victim arrived at the restaurant after 2 p.m., correct? Oui, I'm sure of it. I remember it perfectly now. I know it was that time because I just finished serving the lunch menu. To the point, try to have one. That show is broadcasted live at 1:30 p.m. It claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life. Is it on air at 1:30? Now, supposedly the victim made some noise when it was announced that he won. And yet, I don't believe his cry of joy could have occurred after 2 p.m. because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by that point in time. This victim, we've been told has done nothing but the impossible. Listening to the radio with rushed eardrum, catching a show that was already over. There is only one conclusion you can draw from these facts. The victim was an imposter, acting out the poisoning 30 minutes after the real murder. Yes, there were two Glenn L's in Tribulations that day. The real Glenn L, now dead, had been poisoned by the real Glenn L. And the phony Glenn L acting out the event for Mr. Kudo to witness. It seems that certain. It seems certain anyway. I mean, if that wasn't the case, how could you explain the time discrepancy? Quite a performance, right? You were almost on a roll. But sadly, you lack the rock for hard foundation of rhythm to build your song. What is this, Musical Theory 101? Let's recap. According to your imaginative theory, it's now just after 2 p.m. The phony Glenn L is performing a play for the benefit of Mr. Kudo. How do you explain then where the real Glenn L is? I don't believe I have spelled out for the call, however. At that time, the real Glenn L was already dead. That's certainly the obvious conclusion. Thank you, Wright. That's exactly what I was hoping you'd say. What? Now, I presume you can prove this theory of yours. Can you explain where the missing corpse went to? The missing corpse? According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. If that customer was the phony Glenn L, then where did the killer hide the body of the real victim? The prosecution has a valid point, Mr. Wright. If your theory is to stand up to the examination by the court, you must provide us with proof by answering the prosecution's question. Where did the killer hide the body? Yes, Your Honor. No conjectures, right? Let's hear some facts for once. Show the court a piece of evidence that proves where the body was hidden. What's with this intense pressure in here all of a sudden? I thought I had him with that contradiction, but he's turned it all around, backing into a corner instead. Well, Mr. Wright, the court will now hear the defense theory and everything. First, where was it? It was inside Tribulations. Even too dangerous to take the body outside. Obviously, the body must have appeared in somewhere inside Tribulations. But where could a body be hidden in the restaurant? Perhaps you care to show the court on this time. Alright, there's only one place you can be hidden. In the kitchen. The body was hidden here. I see. Nice supposition. The real question is, can you back it up? Where's the evidence that proves the body was hidden? The small bottle of ear medicine. Mr. Armstrong, do you recognize this bottle? No. I've never seen that ugly bottle before in my life. I use the very best bottles, monsieur. The highest quality, only for me. Where was the bottle found, Mr. Wright? It looks like nail polish. Interesting enough, Your Honor, it was found in the kitchen of Tribulations. Qua? I think that's how you say qua. I don't know. But I only ever use these bottles for my aromatherapy oils. But this bottle doesn't contain aromatherapy oil, Mr. Armstrong. No, it contains a medication. What kind of medication? I'm sure everyone remembers it, eh? Mr. Glenn L visited... I'm not even gonna bother to say that. Otolaryngological clinic and was given medication that day. Oh my god, these big ass words. You can't be serious. The ear doctor. That's an easy way of saying it. The defense had the contents of a bottle analyzed, and I have the lab results here. The contents of the bottle matched the description that was given by Mr. Elk. Then Elk's murderer hid the body in the restaurant in the restaurant kitchen. At which time this bottle fell to making coffee. Mr. Armstrong, when the incident occurred, did you say you were in the kitchen? Mon Dieu. Yes, you know what I'm about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body. You did a fine job pretending to defend my client, my bride, however. You were setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back. No! Order! Order! This is an extraordinary development. Witness, did you murder Mr. Glenn Elk? Never! I could not do such a horrible thing. No! Oh, it's gotta. The bitterness. Every time I get lied to, I was down a mug of coffee. That's one of my rules. Do you have the slightest idea how many cups you've had? Then I like to do the same to the person who lied to me. I like to take them down with an entire cup. Listen up, chef. How about a brand new flavor in my ear? My H deficient friend. H deficient. Oh, that's a good joke. Oui, vous demandez pardon. Please, you must hear me out. It is a trap. Listen to me. Por favor. That's French. That's Spanish. It's fast. Por favor is Spanish. Oh man. I'm only gonna ask you once. Did you do it? No, absolutely no. Let's hear it. You've got one shot, right, Gramps? Witness, the court will permit you the chance to make one final statement. If you lie on the oath again, Mr. Gordo's coffee mug awaits you. What's he gonna do with it? As does my gravel. Are you gonna hit him over the head with it? What did they say in the movies? I've got a bad feeling about this. Very well, begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong. The confession. It is true, I hid the body in the kitchen. A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. I had to go along with it. Because I had to go along with him because there was a reason why I couldn't refuse. I did not kill him. I swear, you must believe me. You were forced. I cannot say, or I will be erased. Let's try a different question then. When Glenn Elk died, was he really the only person at the table? There was another man. I knew it. Maggie was telling the truth. You may cross-examine the witness now, Mr. Wright. Just one more thing I need to do. I gotta break this guy and get him to tell us the real name of the killer. Confession. Okay. I've normally end this part here, but I'm gonna continue because there's not much time. There's not much long left. We got this little cross-examination, and then we're done for the part. When she was the victim collapsed, she fainted. I could not leave her there. But why did you hide the bodies? Okay. Look back. Who is he? No, I cannot say. I fear for my life. He's really scared. You'll just have to put words in his mouth, Nick. Yeah, you're right. If he won't tell me, I'll tell him. But why would you go along with this man? And what reason would that be, Mr. Armstrong? You know, monsieur, surely you cannot expect a young maiden to talk about such an embarrassment. A maiden? You're a bit old to get away with that. And a bit too male. I can't think it's quite examination blah blah, Mr. So I'll just have to provide it with evidence. So you are claiming that all you did was, I accidentally pressed the speed button there, was hide the bodies, is that correct? Oui, that's right. If we are to believe you, Mr. Armstrong, you must tell the court everything. You must clear the identity of the man who ordered you to do this. Okay, so we're gonna have to put words in his mouth, and we know exactly who it is. It's pretty obvious. And then suck it to him, Nick. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Okay, the man forced you to do it, and that man was none other than the tiger, Rio Tigre. Let's end this dance of bring around the Rosie, Mr. Armstrong. This is the man that you're being referring to. Who is that? I feel like I've seen him before. Oh, I don't know. Maybe a month ago in this very courtroom. This man is Furio Tiger. He's the manager of the loan office called Timberlander. There's no point trying to hide the truth anymore, Mr. Armstrong. I know you can go against Mr. Tiger, at least not while he had this on you. The loan contract. $500,000 loan from a black market loan shark. You had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you were forced to do anything this old man told you. It's as you say, Mr. Armstrong. The Tigre, he told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous. On the day in question, he was meeting la victim to demand that he repay his loan. I don't know why it happened like that. I just did what he told me to do. I had no choice. I carried the body and unconscious Maggie out of the dining area. He kissed him. After that, I just tried to forget what I had seen. I think we can now safely say that the man who forced your hand was Mr. Furio Tigre. I do have another question. I do have one further question for you, Mr. Armstrong. The poison in the lottery ticket were recovered from the defendant's apron pocket. Was that your doing as well? No, I knew nothing about that. Making it look like it was Maggie who had done it. I was not. It is despicable. Mr. Godo, you will summon this Furio Tigre as a witness. I doubt that can be arranged today, so we will adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow. 30 minutes. What? The trial will go on. I'll see it to it myself. I need half an hour to get I understand. No, a minute more. How that? Don't sit back and relax, try. No one knows that the chef is really telling the truth or not. This trial could still go either way. Very well. Your request is granted, Mr. Godo. He will resume once Mr. Tigre is ready to take the stand. Very well. Until then, cut the Zen for a 30-minute recess. To be continued. And we will continue on with the trial in the next part, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and of course subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys later for some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Peace.